you were in 4-H, where was the fair? What do you remember?
Over Scott School in the cornfield.
Okay.
Over Scott School of cornfield.
All right. And so where Scott School is now, was it the school the same place? I mean, obviously it's been redone.
It's been redone, but it's in the same place.
Same general
yes.
area there, right? John?
Same general area, yeah.
Okay. And the animals were there too.
Animals were there too.
Okay.
But it was basically started out as a crop corn growers organization.
Okay.
Or club or organization.
Yeah.
That's the way it organized that. But then I later on took a lot of crops. And then I took went into hogs.
Right.
And gardening and things like that.
So then, what do you remember about 4-H? I mean, were you in a 4-H club?
Yes, Scott Boys 4-H Club.
Okay.
Well, my whole 10 years.
Right.
But then the first 3 are 4 years. We showed at Scott School. The fair was still at Scott School.
Okay.
And had the cows in a tent. Well, it's all tents, of course.
Now, and that's where the school is now.
Yes.
Is where it was.
Yeah.
Okay.
And they had a fenced-in area out in the middle with a stage.
Okay.
And it stayed there all the time, even while school was on.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's where all the shows were.
Okay.
Had grandstand shows in just like they do now.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah. Weren't near as many people sitting in there. But
Right. Now, was that under a tent or not?
No.
The show rink or whatever was outside.
It was outside.
And then there were tents around for all the animals?
Yes. And,
Were
and we showed in that arena.
Okay. And he just
In front of the stage.
Okay. And then were there also commercial exhibitors like there?
Some, I don't remember the commercial as much.
Okay.
I'm sure there were.
Yeah.
The cattle tent was just to the north of the grandstand. The horses were over to the west side. And I don't know where the pigs were. Well, I should know. I guess they were just next to the cattle on the other, near the corner of that lot.
Okay.
Because I showed pigs then too.
Oh, did you?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and then in '52, when they bought that ground, of course they built the wooden building first.
Right.
And my brother was 16, he could go help on it, but I wasn't 16 yet, so I couldn't go help. I had to stay home and do the work. It made me mad.
Yeah. Well, it's funny because I know when I was talking to the Meskers, Clarence told me that when they had decided to buy that property, Bishy had gotten all the seed salesmen, all those seed companies to pitch in, and Clarence said that, so he said, and I guess it was in Union Township, he said one of those, the guy that was the seed person there, told him he needed him to come out, and so he said he came out and he I don't know if he had a bulldozer or he cleared land anyway, he told me, moved dirt and that kind of stuff, and that he said then kind of matched up with Mike's, where he said the seed dealers were the ones that he got together to go ahead and do that. And Mike said there was a different seed dealer like in each township that was kind of the main guy. So that would have been why they would have gotten those guys together, I guess.
And they had a whole bunch of farmers get together and go in and build that wooden building.
Yeah.
Of course, that was built to be the livestock barn to begin with.
Okay.
As soon as they got it built, they put up a tent for the cows down where the cow barn is now, and they used the wooden building for their main building because that's all they had.
Well, yeah.
With the full intent that they would eventually get the livestock back.
Is that right?
It never happened.
Okay. What do you remember about you being in 4-H? What are some of your 4-H memories as a 4-H member?
Oh, as a member, I don't have a lot of them. We had hogs, but my first fair was at Scott School. In 51.
All right. And they had the tents outside.
Oh yeah.
Okay. And then
There was horse poles. Yeah, there's a fence, the tents was in sort of a circle, the same way they were when we went to the, what's now the 4-H Center.
Okay.
There was tents. Tents where the industrial building is, the metal one.
Right.
And they went around in a sort of a circle and came out facing up by the activities building.
Okay, so, but when you first started showing, was that at Scott School?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. And so, do you remember what club you were in?
Yeah. Well, in Scott School I wasn't that old.
Okay.
That was in 51, so I would only been 9.
Okay. So then the next year.
Is when it moved.
Okay.
I think.